Last time on Dragon Ball Z. I need to record that, see hear if that sounds anything like it.
Well, luckily that was just after I hit record, so watch this video and find out.
Right then, so we have attacked with our Gobbo army the mercenary job outpost. So imagine that's been burnt down just a little bit. And we resume at the point where everyone spent the night in the tavern just to be safe. And we've collected all of the arrows and the carnage up, and the Gobbos have gone back home. So, play.
We did all level up as well.
Yes, we did. We are all now level 4.
Yeah, so I'm Rogue 2, Paladin 2.
I'm just Wizard level 4. I think Bruce just went straight to level 4 as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
How much HP do you have, Bruce? Is it more than double mine?
No, exactly double yours.
Exactly double.
I also gave Stevie some upgrade. Oh wow, lovely fire.
I am an artist.
Yes. Yeah, so Stevie's got some more spells and stuff, and she went into which school of Bard? Valor, I'm sure.
It was somewhat along those lines, wasn't it?
Yeah, College of Valor, Bard level 4. And she got a good few new spells, and she increased her hit points, but she still only has 11 armor, because squishy bard.
11?
You not got any decks?
Nope, pretty much no.
Oh, okay.
She presumably got a +1 index.
Yeah, no, she's got a 11 in it, so I added one of the points to your main stats to Dex. But next time we get one of those, I'll put the other one in Dex, whereas I put the other one in Wisdom, because she wants to be more of a I know what this is character. At least from what I understand.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So she gets a bonus to... She's a little bit better at all like the perception and stuff like that. So next time we get points, I'll put one in Dex and one in Charisma. So that she can... Because Charisma is her spell casting, and her Dex will put her at +1.
Well, I'll be recreating another one of those books.
Yes.
Oh, quick question. Am I meant to be 99 HP?
No.
99? No.
No. I thought you said 99.
No, 44.
44.
Yeah.
Yeah, having 99 HP as a 4th level character would be fucking insane, though. I mean, I don't think I'd be that surprised with your character the way they're going.
Nope.
Probably by level 7.
Well, you're gaining 9 HP? No, more than that a level. Hit dice is D10, so you're on 14 for level 1. Yeah, you gain 10 hit points a level. Whereas I will do... Let me calculate it.
I get 5.
Depending which direction I go, I get like 6 to 8. Somewhere in the region of that.
Yeah, Megan gets 6 for Stevie.
Yeah, I get 5.
Fair enough. I think if I go down Paladin, I gain as much as she does, because she's got better con, but when I level up in Rogue, I get less than she does, a small out. Somewhat 1 hit point behind her. Yeah, she's on 30.
31.
Oh, she's 31? I thought she was 30.
Yeah. She's got current hit points 30.
Oh, okay.
I have 22.
Yeah, a little squishy.
Squishy, squishy man.
But I do have 18 intelligence.
Wow. Nothing's getting past you.
What was my helmet called again? The Dread Helm.
Yeah. It'll be in magic items under handouts.
Yeah, I was just renaming it on my character sheet, so.
So that it's not just shiny helmet, red eyes.
Yeah. I should probably start trying to intimidate people, considering I do have a +3 in it where I'm wearing that helmet, and I don't even have the skill.
Wow.
Don't even know where I can get the skill from, but yeah, I guess we just hold on. Fuck off, cardboard.
I've got a +4 to nature without a check.
Wow, a druid under very much conceal. Fuck am I trying to say?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I
Secretly
had
a
no idea I
druid.
can re-roll.
Say again, Bruce?
I had no idea I can re-roll if I roll a 1 or 2. A two-handed attack.
Ow.
Can you?
Looking at the fighter stats.
I think that's the fighting styles. Your fighting style gives you +1 AC. That's the fighting style great weapon fighter. Basically, at either first or second level, you choose one of them. And when I made the character, I gave you +1 AC instead, because tanky boy, you're all about that HP and AC.
A strong man.
Yeah. Great weapon or something like that. Have a look on the repository. No, let me just go through the fighter class, so it'll be easier to find it.
Yeah, that's where I found it.
Yeah, great weapon fighting, that's under the fighting style. And you choose one at level 1, I think. Yeah. Maybe later on you get another one. No, it doesn't look like it. I think some martial archetype lets you choose another, or if you multi-class to like second level paladin, you get it.
Like downgrade the fighter level.
No, instead of leveling up in fighter, level up in paladin a couple of times, and they get to choose a fighting style as well. But probably not worth multi-classing on your character. Just stay fighter.
Yeah.
Unless maybe you wanted to take a level in barbarian to get rage, but I can't see that being useful considering almost nothing can hit you anyway.
Yeah, I think I've got it pretty good so far.
Yeah, I'd just stick with a single class. I'm only multi-classing because it fits the narrative of my character, otherwise I try and stay away from it. Normally used by proper power gamers to build like the perfect build that can one-shot a fucking blue dragon that's taking too much crystal meth.
Yeah, it's technically for min-maxing, but meh.
Yeah, you end up with a really confused, complicated character that you have no idea how to run, so you just blag it.
Multi-class into everything.
There's a forum thread about that somewhere on like D&D Beyond or D&D Wiki or something like that, where someone worked out a way to multi-class into everything, and the character is absolute fucking garbage, but can do literally everything.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, because you normally at like that kind of level you'd have like +5 or something to your proficiencies, and things like that. You just wouldn't have that on that.
Well, the proficiency modifier is determined by your total level.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's not class level, it's character level.
Okay, fair enough.
It's
So you'll still get it at the next level then?
yeah, next level up I'll still get my proficiency modifier increase, which means my
Okay.
deception will be fucking insane.
Hmm.
I'll basically get +2 to my deception. That'll make it a +8. Which means the lowest I can roll would be a 9, and that's a crit fail.
Fucking hell. Right then. You woke up in the tavern.
Is there more to the sentence, or is that it? Sorry.
But that's it. You've all woken up in the tavern. I've done the recap. Everyone's there. So.
I mean, I'd have probably woken up on one of the tables, just because I'd have had a good drinky poo after the quote-unquote action.
Mm.
Well, your character would have woken up on a pile of horrors.
Look, that was one time, and it was 25 copper. It was a good deal. I won't have spent the full 30 gold on hookers, don't worry.
Fair enough. I'll come down from my room then. And I'll presumably see him Ragnar passed out on a table.
No, I'd be awake, I'd just not moving yet.
I was keeping watch.
I am awaiting breakfast to come to me. In Soviet Ashton, breakfast comes to you.
Good night then, Ragnar.
Certainly an interesting one.
How much did you drink? 2?
Enough? Yet not enough, yet too much. Have you seen our friend Damascus yet this morning?
I have not
Yeah.
yet. Whereabouts are you?
Here,
You are
stood guard.
okay. I
Watch
point
out for
to
those
Damascus.
pesky gobos.
I just point to him. I think he's just over there.
Oh, I didn't see him. He's been stood there. I thought he was part of the furniture. My dearie me.
Or that's the drink talking.
If it was the drink talking, it would be a much more seductive voice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dearie me. For example.
Is Quincy about?
Quincy hasn't come down the stairs yet.
Okay, so it's just 3 of us.
And some pause, I guess.
You
Did
guess.
they not get rooms or anything?
Maybe they just wake up early for the grind, you know?
Yeah, the grind.
The grind.
I'd expect them to be up later because most of them be up at night.
24-hour shifts, baby.
I think they need to go see a union about that.
Mm.
Maybe 24-hour
Although-
availability, not 24-hour shifts. Jeez.
So it's
Us
They're
three
just-
and some hookers.
Yes.
yeah, that doesn't look good.
Gebhard comes down the stairs. Oh, hello, friend. How are you doing? He says to Lizard.
Greetings, Gerhard. I trust you had a stress-free night.
Oh, after all the commotion, yeah. I mean, in good company, you know.
Do I know?
Pause.
Yeah, I see you partook in the cardinal delights.
I can't really resist. They are only next door, usually.
Hold on. Cardinal? Or do you mean carnal?
Carnal, yes, I meant carnal.
Because isn't like a cardinal to do with like a religious leader? Oh, no, wait, yeah, no, that works too.
I'm not judging him, okay? If he wants them to dress like priests and the like, it's entirely his thing, and who am I to judge?
Oh, medieval nuns.
It's also a spider, if, like, a cardinal spider's a thing.
I hope he didn't want them dressed as spiders.
You never know.
It's all them extra limbs, isn't it? Ooh, I do like being arachnid.
Is he the one that looks at Quaylag and goes,
Yeah. Quaylag is his waifu.
Oh, God.
What's the difference between one whore dressed as a spider or just two whores?
Costume. Price.
Price.
Yeah. A whole 50
It's
copper.
twice the copper.
God, imagine paying 5 silver when you could just get one to dress up.
Anyway.
Yep, moving on.
I did say I wasn't going to judge him, but now I am.
I'll just nod to him. I don't really have much to say to him.
So in the notes for you, Gary, books on loan, that has the translations of the readable passages within the book.
Alright. I thought it was like 3 things. I'm looking, sorry.
It'll be in your book.
Okay, yeah. I've got to do like 3 things to get into there.
Sorry, I like my folders.
Okay. So these are the ones I've translated for him.
Yeah.
So have I finished the translation then?
Yeah, this is the only stuff that's readable. If you want, because you were probably studying at night, you can have it so that you don't know everything quite yet. You could do just the Elvish farming book first, or just
Okay.
the priest book.
Okay, I get you. I'll give them the Elven one first, because that would have been easier to translate.
Oh, thank you. I'll have a wee read of this and see where it actually go in my library. Thank you ever so much.
I presume I kind of made a copy for myself as well.
Yeah, you'll have translated it and copied it into your own book.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
He chucks you a gold.
Thank you.
Keep going. Toss a coin to your witcher, wizard, something like that.
Sorry?
Toss a coin to your wizard.
It's a reference to the Witcher TV series. It was a popular song, it was terrible.
I've not seen The Witcher.
I haven't either.
There's a few metal covers as well.
A few. There was half the internet did a metal cover of it.
Yeah.
No matter how much drop D tuning, it's still a crap song.
Yeah.
Oh, but look, our cover's different. We've got a woman singing it and she's wearing a corset. Still a bad song.
I pocket the 1 gold.
And I'll add it as a separate book to your shit.
I don't have, according to my character sheet, I've got 50 gold on me. Do not.
Oh yeah, you'll be minus 40 for the
Yeah.
thingy-madooba, yeah.
Okay. Just changed it. Are there any other books or things you wish for me to translate, Gerhard?
Oh, that's it for now, but I'll let you, so if I need anything, I'll give you a shout.
Very well. Have you seen Quincy about?
Oh, I had some night last night. Give him a few. I'll go knocking.
Very well, thank you.
He heads upstairs and tries to stare Quincy. You should see him in a.
I turn to Ragnar. How long do you wish to stay here? Just enough to see Quincy and leave and have breakfast?
Yeah, we'll stay for a breakfast or two and then we'll head back.
Very well.
A very dishevelled Quincy comes down the stairs, gets behind the bar, looks at the glass he usually cleans, and then goes, "You know what? I can't be arsed." And he just shouts to everyone in the bar, "You know what? Breakfast's on me, because I can't be bothered." And because it's not him that cooks it, it's the people in the back, then that's fine.
Good, I wouldn't like the place burning down.
You know what they say, don't drink and grill.
True, I do say that.
I'd love to know where they say that.
Don't drink and grill, yeah. The thing where you don't drink and cook. I'm trying to think about not getting drunk and cooking when you get home.
It looks like he had a few drinks and fancied fixing himself up a fry-up.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
The fridge magnet.
Right, so breakfast starts rolling out. If you want any, go up to the bar and Quincy will just hand you one over.
I'll go over and get R3. What is it, out of curiosity?
Bacon, potatoes, as in like hash brown,
Okay.
and some eggs. And then a bit of toast.
A hearty adventurer's meal.
It's like an English breakfast, but without all the bougie bits.
Fair enough.
So, what bougie bits are in an English breakfast? Because all it is bacon, sausage, egg, beans. Maybe
Mushrooms.
black pudding. No, you don't have mushrooms in a cooked breakfast. What's wrong with you?
That's my point. That's the bougie bit.
He doesn't have black pudding, he doesn't have mushrooms, he doesn't have beans. It's just...
Oh yeah,
he doesn't have
beans.
sausages, just bacon and eggs, some toast, basically.
Very well, I'll take R3 and I'll pass one each to Damascus and Ragnar.
I'll accept it with a nod and start shoveling food in my beak.
I'll accept it and look confused.
You don't eat, do you?
I'll have it if it's going spare.
Go ahead.
No.
I'll have both the breakfasts. I'm a hungry bird person.
Hope that doesn't bite you on the backside later.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Roll a d20 for food poisoning, champ.
I'm immune to disease, I think. Or do I not have that? Hold on, let me have a look at Paladin. I swear Paladins get a thing where they're immune to disease. I might be a
Not from-
Paladin.
It's just all the
3.
time in the brothels.
Well, yeah.
I don't think they are from level 1.
Oh, well, level 2 Paladin, though. Ah, it's level 3 Paladin that's got Divine Health, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, fairly sure.
Sorry.
So would it not be a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, but you're probably fine. He's got good cook.
14.
Keith, on the other hand, watch out for Keith.
Should always watch out for Keith.
Always watch out for Keith. So I'll stop making a racket now.
I don't believe you.
I needed me juice.
Okay.
I think it's about time we leave this place. It is a silly place.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I've eaten both my breakfasts.
I thank Quincy for his hospitality.
Oh, thank you. See you around.
We shall be, well, hopefully you won't need us that often, but we'll be here if you need us.
Hopefully.
Although if you do need us, we could come up with some sort of contract, and we'd keep the goblins away for good. Only 7 gold a week.
Let me bring it up with the mercenaries, just in case. But
Oh,
I'll certainly keep on your offer.
I think there's definitely plenty to bring up with the mercenaries if they're leaving you undefended like that, but...
They won't hear the end of it from me, that's for sure.
I don't doubt it. Good day. And I'll nod and spin on my heel, kind of flourishing a little bit, making myself look a bit more posh than I actually am. And then pop out the door, my cloak billowing dramatically behind me.
As you get outside,
I do all that, but I don't have to put any effort into it.
Ooh, look at me, I'm naturally posh.
As you're leaving, there's a couple mercenaries just kind of standing in front of their burnt building, kind of going, "What the fuck?"
I'll just wave at them. It was an interesting evening. And I'm just going to carry on walking past.
Doing that badass swagger thing.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 for arseholery. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I rolled a d29 apparently because I can't type.
What?
Apparently you can roll a d29 because 29-sided dice exist.
I think you can just roll any.
10. I'm 10 assholes.
Yeah. You're halfway arsehole, you're not full arsehole.
Never go full asshole.
I'll reach out to them, as it were.
Okay.
Because I'll tell. So, yes, you missed quite the kerfuffle last night.
Oh, I can see.
What happenstance that the only building that was burnt down was the mercenary?
Maybe they knew it was empty. What attack?
I'm afraid you missed a jaunty bathing of goblins.
Goblins. We were just dealing with goblins.
Yes, and it seems that it may have been a ruse. It seemed maybe the goblins are smarter than you anticipated. They lured you out and attacked here.
Right, we might need some more men in this area. What do you think? What's her name?
At that point, I sort of pop around the fountain. I'm like, well, you are in luck. As it happens, we are a bunch of goblin hunters by trade. And for the small fee of 10 gold per week, we can ensure the continued safety of the village from any goblin threat.
Well, how would you do that?
By doing my job, unlike some.
By not leaving an entire village unguarded, like you seem to deal with a goblin threat. To deal with a goblin threat, you emptied your entire mercenary outpost. That seemed a tad tactically inept, does it not?
There were like 50 of them, so...
There are 50 goblins, and how many of you are there?
Well, there's now only 3 of us left.
Including the cleaner?
Yeah. She's good with an axe.
So there's only 3 of you left.
Hey, and the cleaner. I haven't got a sheet for her yet.
How many of them were there to begin with?
There were probably about 10 in the guild.
They're not very good, are they? They lost 7 people. There were 50 goblins. It was just the 2 of us, wasn't it, Regnak? We took 30.
Yeah, without even a scratch.
Yeah. Pansies.
Was quite profitable as well. So not only did we not take a scratch, we came out of it on the up and up. Whereas these guys can't even deal with 50. With a whole bunch of them. They couldn't even deal with 5 goblins each.
Well, I guess that shows your expertise. We might have to take you up on that offer. Would you do it for 8?
Could do it for 9.
8 and 5 silver.
8 and 10 silver. I'm fully aware that that's 9 gold, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Cheeky. Alright then. 9 gold.
Excellent. We shall go deal with... We'll go track down the band that did this to your outpost, and we'll make sure it never happens again.
Thank you. Here you go. Here's a down payment of the first 10 for this week, just to make sure that you're not going to run off.
Very well. And I take it, and then I do the thing of biting the gold to make sure it's real.
Okay.
And it was 9 gold, wasn't it?
He just gave you 10.
Yeah, it's 9 gold a week, but 10 to give you incentive that they have more.
Okay, look. I'll take 4 and give 3 to each of my companions.
Okay.
I'm trying very hard to look morally superior to this guy, whilst running a protection racket.
I don't care. About morality.
And then I'll swish my cloak and head southward. Oh no, we won't go south, we'll go northwest, we'll make it look like we're tracking the goblins.
Yeah.
I'm just like, swish, okay, bye.
Roll me a d20, everyone.
Just a D20.
Yeah, just straight d20.
3.
16.
4.
If you add that all together, that's 23.
I think
Which is less than half. So give me a minute, please.
which is still not a very high score.
No, but 23 is everywhere. Angle of the Earth, 23.5 degrees. The 5, that's just 2 and 3 added together. Conspiracy.
Your face is a conspiracy.
Your face is a face. Tell me I'm
good.
wrong.
Okie dokie. So, on your way through a detoured path to try and get back to Afag, you come across a violent fungus.
A violent fungus?
And he has brought friends and wants to fight.
Where's the
Let me
random
see.
battle music?
Mushroom.
Can they understand English?
Languages dashed. No, they can't.
Arkadot.
Can they understand Celestial?
Well, I was going to see if I could convince them to join us.
Oh no.
What?
I think you'll be alright without it.
You've already got a wolf, even though that doesn't speak English. Or common, I should say.
It understands enough.
3 violent fungi.
Oh, it's worth... because I didn't say it this time, I won't apply it, but anytime we're away from civilization, my helmet's going on because I'm the Goblin King. Because I didn't say it beforehand, I won't have it equipped for this fight.
Yeah.
Afterwards, unless I say otherwise, I'm wearing the helmet.
Mm.
Unless we're in civilization, in which case I take it off.
Fair enough. Let me... 1... 2... I'm just numbering my little shroomy boys. And then roll initiative when I've got me tracker. There we go. Click on your token and roll me initiative.
For goodness sake. Hopefully it's not going to be one of those sessions again.
It's always one of those sessions. I don't think it's added Bruce to the tracker again.
No. Let me add 10. 9. And then I shall roll it for my Shumi boys. Oh, not 118. We don't like that.
Just a quick one, Chuck. It might be worth... You know how combats are starting to get bigger?
Yeah.
Rather than each individual monster having its own initiative, having one for each type of monster.
That's
So like
a good idea.
the mushrooms would go at the same time, but then if there was, I don't know, a bloody demogorgon with them, that would go at different times.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Woo! And then
I just saw the spider waifu.
a turn.
Wait, there's a spider waifu?
Yes,
Oh,
there is
there we
a
go.
spider waifu.
What the fuck, internet? I like how she still has a butt.
Eh?
I didn't notice that, but yeah, she does.
There's like a full-on human butt joined up to a spider neck.
Yeah.
Also,
like a human
technically, she's
arachnid
not an
centipede.
arachnid. She would be a decachnid? Because she's got
Yeah, 'cause
8
she's
legs
got
and then 2 arms.
2 arms, yeah. They didn't think that through, did they?
I think they weren't thinking with their brain when they drew that.
No.
Here we go.
And by
Then.
that is from an anime.
Yeah, of course it's from an anime. I'm not putting that on screen, by the way, for the recording.
What?
No.
Demonetized.
The spider waifu, that's not appearing on the Roll20 window.
Okay.
Also, that's cleared
The
initiative
turnover.
tracker, by the way.
I've still got it on mine.
Yeah, it's gone for me.
And me.
And just
And
add
the whole place is
turn.
green.
Yeah, it's because we
It's
moved on to a
actually-
different map.
To be fair, I know I'm going last.
Yeah, it's still working for me, so I'll just let you know.
Okay.
So imagine this is in the woods. I will eventually do the art, but not right now. Here we go then. We've got our boys ready to fight. Get your art out of my art.
Mark a tray.
Great. So it's your go first, Ben.
Would they be considered surprised?
Nope, they have basically ambushed you.
Are you just copy and pasting my tree everywhere, aren't you?
Yep, you already did it for me. This is my art.
Okay.
I think that's called plagiarism.
Cool, well, I guess I'm just going to run 30 feet in. And go for a rapier attack.
It's a hit.
Wow.
Huh.
I'd have fighting style duelist. 10 damage. So I sort of go in and just thrust straight down the middle of the stalk.
Wow.
Is that what it's called? The body of the mushroom. Yeah, the stalk. That'll do.
Yeet. Damascus. Fergie.
Storming with a warhammer
At 30 feet, is it?
at 35.
Oh no, 30 feet. Oh no,
30.
you were up above. Carry tyrant, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so isn't your movement 30 feet?
Ah,
You'd be there.
this guy.
Yeah.
It's the stem, not the as opposed to a stalk.
Okay, stand. I stand corrected. I guess I'm not a fungi expert.
So you aiming for number 2?
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah.
I don't think a 7 will hit.
It does.
What?
Yep.
I
Okay.
physically can't miss it then. Unless I roll that 1, obviously. But
I mean, it is a walking mushroom that we're all walking down the forest 5 feet from each other.
The fungi boys. One's gonna go for you, Ben. The other 2 are gonna go for Damascus.
You know?
good luck.
That was its maximum movement, by the way.
What, 5 foot?
Yep.
Why
It
are we
is a
fighting
plant.
them? Why can't we just walk away from them?
You can, but experience.
Next time we get ambushed with something, I'm just going to ask how fast it moves. If it's less than 10 feet, let's just walk away slowly. Taunt it a couple of times and then bugger off.
Yeah. They all miss.
The ones against Bruce would have advantage. As
They
flanking.
miss.
Okay, yeah.
They rolled an 8 and a 12, plus 2 to hit to each.
Yeah,
It's a 10 and a 14. And the one against you rolled a 2, plus 2.
Wow. So they're just
Yep.
flailing their arms about.
Yeah.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Nah.
Lazard? Use ice knife. Make dinner out of them.
No, because I don't want to hit either of my 2 compatriots.
Get them
No,
sauteed.
no, my luck. My attack will be the first thing to actually hit Bruce.
I think you should give it a go.
Ice knife. No, because we
Flambe
discussed
attack.
it earlier, didn't we? I get because of my normal thing. I get it's my spell slots after an encounter, don't I?
Yeah, equivalent of a short rest.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you've got full slots.
yeah, and also this will count as an encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to restore a 3rd level slot. So I'll just 2nd level slot. So I'll just cast. I've only got 1 attack, 2 attacking 1st level spells. So I'm gonna try out my new trick. I take out the thing that I bought and I cast prismatic. I changed the name of it because I quite like the name prismatic missile
Yes, I agree.
as opposed to crow more.
Yes. It hits.
Yeah, aim for the one in the middle.
Okay.
And considering their vegetation, should I make an intelligence check just to see if I know if they're weak against anything? I'm presuming fire, to be honest. But or would you like me to make an intelligence check?
It'd
Yeah,
probably
do an
be
intelligence check
nature.
for me.
Nature check then.
Yeah, nature, please.
Okay. 8.
You would know that they don't have any weaknesses specifically, but you know that they are immune to being blinded, deafened, and frightened.
I'm not trying to do that. So I'll just choose fire then.
Nuke.
There. Yeah.
Yup. Yup.
Oh, no. Ignore that. Just hit the 12.
Flip.
Because that's a 3d8 damage. I didn't press anything and that thing came up.
Yeah, I killed the guy, and for some reason it keeps coming up with stuff when I click on them. But yeah, you kill him! Yeah! Ben!
Yeah, after sort of stabbing it in the chest, I'm just gonna pull the rapier out and just go for another thrust.
Aye.
An
It's a
8.
hit.
That means I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
And I do another 7 piercing damage.
And the Mathgith. Very
It's the
much,
one to my right.
yeah, very much hit.
Let's see if they're immune to a Warhammer.
No
Which one?
immunity.
Which one? Was it that one, Bruce?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. It's shroom time.
Do you know how I said about there should be some random battle music? I don't think this one deserves any random battle music, does it?
No, it would kind of sound like a bit of a snowstorm, maybe like plinky plonky stuff in the background, but it's not really that at all. Both of them miss absolutely everyone. So, Lazard.
Just gonna firebolt that one. It's not even worth. Even if I get spell slots back, it's not even worth it. Yeah, okay.
It's a hit
And 6 fire damage.
to this one.
Yes.
Woo! And then back to Rec.
What I'll do is I'll sort of leap over the burning, smouldering, fried mushroom,
How's it
and
smell?
then delightful. And then as this one's flailing, trying to attack Damascus and getting literally nowhere, it almost seems like it's stroking his shield. I'm just going to go in with a rapier attack. A 23 is definitely a hit. I forgot to put my sneak attack damage on it. And then I do 13 piercing damage.
I think we won that one.
Yeah, I'm guessing you did. Just so everyone knows, their armor class is 5.
Nice. Do they
Yeah.
look edible?
Yes.
I am going to take a dagger out and slice them up and stick it in my pouch.
It's a kebab now.
Just sort of
I
like
reckon
a couple of
sorry.
pounds of meat. Well, not meat, but mushroom. And then I'll throw my helmet on.
Cool.
I'm presuming with that nature check, I wouldn't know much else about them in terms of whether they are actually edible or they're poisonous or whatever.
They are edible and safe to eat, so you would know
Okay.
Should maybe roll and see if Rex starts seeing colors everywhere.
that. By edible, I meant edibles.
That's a different kind of magic mushroom, Bruce. These are magic in the sense that, you know, they're alive, or were. Now one's in my backpack.
And they were violent by their description. Their name is literally violent mushrooms.
Man, those some
Violent
bad
mushrooms.
mushrooms we had last night.
don't think I.
Bench-
They were so bad they were. No, they weren't very good. As in, they were bad. As in literally bad.
Yes. Do you like my forest, aka technically Ben's forest?
I like it. I think the trees are very well done.
Thank you. If I copy and paste it into the last square, it likes to give them uwoonies.
Really?
It is uwoonies.
What's a new boonie?
Just guys being dudes.
You want to
It's,
copy and paste that path onto the background layer, love? Or cut and paste, I should say.
I'll leave it just now, and I'll do that later when I do my tidy up.
Okay.
So we'll just continue. So in actual game terms, that entire encounter probably took about what? A minute?
Not even that.
Minor inconvenience.
Basically, anytime you get downtime. Well, actually, that was what? 2 combat rounds? 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. No, it was 2, because that was my second action, and I went last. So that was 2 full combat rounds.
Oh yeah, and then mine. So
yeah,
it was 3 rounds for me. So 20 seconds. 1 round's about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
There's literally mushrooms dead. Took longer to cut one up and stick it in my bag.
Yep. Literally.
Then on with a jaunty thing. I'm gonna go ahead a bit and be stealthy.
You are very stealthy.
Yeah.
Damascus is very stealthy. He's very much under the road.
I am much stealth. Oh, I'm moving the road. Fuck. I can't get 2 secs. I've got to move the road to get to my token.
Be careful the trees also move, because I need to copy and paste the whole thing onto the background layer. There we go.
Oh, I can't move the
Anyway,
trees.
You make it to a fag.
Can't say that word on Facebook.
No, it's a pain in the ass. Why can't I be British?
Why can't you say the word fag?
Breaches Facebook community guidelines.
Why, it's a slang term for a cigarette.
Exactly.
Yeah, but not in America, it's not.
I know that, but
I got pulled up twice for it, and I was like, I am saying on a post about quitting smoking. Why are you like this?
That's crazy.
Yep, I appealed them both.
Welcome to the world we live in. Anyway, politics aside, back at the dungeon, I will deposit everything but 10 gold, so I'll put another 2 gold 6 in there. I'm just going to drop stuff in the vault, just so I've got 10 gold on me.
Cool.
Then that's 2. So in the vault we have 77 gold, 3 silver, 9 copper.
Nice.
Say that again, it cut out.
In the vault we've got, I'll have to get it back up on screen now.
77 gold.
Yep, 3 silver, 9 copper.
Cool.
We have
you
almost a
want to
kilogram of money.
You want to buy stuff, Damascus?
No, I'm good. I don't really think Damascus would buy much. It's pretty cheap living.
True, though we could see about maybe commissioning some. But that'll come with time. It'll come in time. I'll go over and give Pooch a good scratch behind the ears.
I've got a shopping list for Quincy.
True, we could go get some of that from the village. What day is it? Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to go into the village tomorrow anyway, to go collect the gold from
Yeah, we'll just go when we get that then.
Orky librarian lady. I forget her name.
Jules?
Jules.
Jules, possibly.
That's a one.
Yeah, it is Jules.
So it is, yeah, Jules. So we could swing by then.
No, that's fine. Why? What plan do you have for today?
I don't rightly know. I will check my gobbos are okay. The ones that went with Mosaic and
Yeah, we should
Is
probably
there
check
any-
on those.
Nearby villages.
One's unhappy.
what are they unhappy about?
Because one of them got absolutely bonked by the severe bonker legend that is.
Oh yeah, Damascus hit one with a hammer, didn't he?
Yeah, he hit the captain.
What's his HP?
You have to HP.
Meh, he's fine now.
You smacked Mosaic in the face.
Oh, I know what we should have done.
What?
A hooker king lady had a bunch of leather studs.
Which Stevie bought?
I thought there was more though.
No.
Oh well, never mind. There goes my idea of rewarding Mosaic with some studded leather armor.
Just ask for some of them from Stevie.
I think there's enough to make one set of studded leather armor.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because she was going to get that for herself, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Because her
AC is
her armor's
garbage.
not good.
Maybe commission more.
Yeah.
More armor. Upgrade them. Make them a little bit more fierce.
Yeah, I'd only need 28 sets of leather armor. Because Raintalker won't wear it because it's got metal in it. And Grimjaw doesn't wear any armor, so.
Well, does he just free ball?
He's a level 2 Goblin Barbarian. So he gets bonuses when not wearing armor. I don't really have a plan. Do you have anything in any of your notes that's nearby?
No, all the things for mine are quite the journey away.
Hmm.
I've only
No,
got the Lafayette's note.
I've got the Witch's Whereabouts, which is a 2-week journey, and I've got the Priesthood Whereabouts, which is a 9-day journey from Ashton.
Fair enough. There's no other jobs on the job board.
No, I took the only jobs that I've got is the shopping list and the translating something.
Could just have a day off and chill. It's been a pretty busy week. I mean, you think about it, in the space of a week, we woke up in a dungeon. We took over the dungeon. Trained a goblin army. Organized them. Found a bard. And we now have 2 villagers paying us protection. Just have a day off.
You're doing good.
Okay. So for the rest of the day, I'm going to copy a couple of books and things.
What is that in the basement? In the
It's just
corner
another
here?
dungeon.
That's
No.
where a bat's nest was that we destroyed. Yeah, that's a good shout.
So in this day, because we've got pretty much a full day, haven't we?
Yeah, it'd be like lunchtime at the latest.
So I'm going to make another copy of this manual of quickness, because I'm going to test something.
I am going to have a little ritual duel with Mosik to show that I approve of his martial prowess. And I'm also going to spend a bit of time on my own, seeing if I can connect to any of my magical items in any sort of magical way. In game mechanics, I'm going to try and attune to them to see if they do anything else or have any other effects, I guess.
That's a good idea. Train up the goblins.
Yeah, it's more of like an exhibition match rather than a training. But I will spend time with different goblins teaching them how to use a sword, because I think they're scimitar based, which is a finesse weapon. So I can sort of teach them finesse. And like we'll throw up some targets and have a bit of archery competition and stuff like that. Just a bit of morale raising, enforced fun.
Chuck, may I give a little bit of advice? Do you know my book, the Elvish Farming book?
Yes.
You put in there's some spells there.
Yes.
The links that you put for that spell, it's fine. It's just it's missing one bit of information. It doesn't tell you which class can learn the spell.
Druids and wizards.
Yeah, it's bard, druid, and ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because it seems like that website that you're using just doesn't seem to put that in. So you can just use the Roll20 one, because that tells you exactly. Do you know if there's links?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just I just had to do a separate search. I mean, so at some point it'll be worth me showing those to Stevie, because I don't know how other races learn spells. Races classes, because I just copy them to my spellbook. I don't know how they do it.
I know cleric and paladin know all the spells, but they can only have so many prepared at a time. Okay. I don't know about bard, if I'm honest. I've never played one.
Alright, so I'll keep that for later to show when we have a session with Stevie.
Speaking of Stevie, what I'll do is during the downtime as well, I'll get her to play some music and stuff like that while we're doing the archery and the sword fighting exhibition. And I'll also speak to her and see if she's quite happy for us to, when we're going to the village anyway, just take her jacket with us and the studs and get the blacksmith to retrofit it into leather studded armor, or brigandine, I should say.
Yeah. Fine with that.
And also spend a bit of time finding Cuba and giving him some, I don't know, like 3 or 4 ball bearings. Just because I still feel bad about,
hitting him.
Yeah.
You love that sentient jelly.
I guess he's alright.
You love him.
He's a bit transparent though, isn't he?
Yeah.
But that's sort of all I'd do for the day off, is just chill with the goblins.
Yeah. How long would it take me to copy that book, Chuck? Or that spell? Do you know the deck spell?
You've already rewrote 1 copy.
Yeah.
So I'd say maybe another day per each, because technically you have to rewrite the spell.
Okay, so like this, it'd take the whole day to copy it once more.
Yeah, because you have to kind of tweak it so that the whole book doesn't extinguish.
Okay, fair enough. That's fine. And I've got these books until Monday, haven't I?
Yes.
I can just go back and take the out again, though, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd be seeing Jules on the Sunday anyway, so
Yeah, okay.
you just go, sorry, I need these for another week.
Yeah.
Anything in particular Damascus will get up to in the day off?
And no, I think he would just sit there, sort of meditate for battle.
Fair enough.
Doesn't eat or breathe.
Or sleep, he just sits quietly in the corner, brooding. Mysteriously.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I was going to say I'll study the apple as well, but I can't yet. But I'll take the apple out and preserve it
Mm-hmm.
in my laboratoire.
Or a bit of patrol in the perimeter.
I suppose we've got a bunch of guys on guard, so you could go visit them and
Train them.
pop in on the night
Pop
time,
in
make
at
sure
the
they're
side,
awake.
repost.
Or go inside a wall, apparently, according to my Roll20.
Yeah.
Having a day off, would we sort of regenerate hit die or anything like that?
Yes.
Yep.
And I'd have it so Stevie does her thing so that you can get an extra.
The Song of Rest.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not on about using hit die to heal, I'm on about because we used some up.
Yeah.
Would we be able to get the used ones back, is what I'm asking, sorry.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
How much health have you got left?
I'm on full health.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I used my 2 D10 hit dice to heal up that HP I was missing.
Okay, fair enough.
Or I might use the D8s, I'm not sure, but I used 2 hit die anyway. Actually, I'm going to be...
D8.
Say again?
It was the D8s.
Okay, I'm actually going to split them on the thingy. No, I've just popped them in as a separate resource so I know which ones I've got. So I've got hit dice D8 and then I've got D10 hit die. So first off, can I attune to the magical items? Or does nothing happen when I try and attune to it?
Nothing happened.
On both of them?
Yeah.
I could have. Take it the evening passes uneventfully, or anything interesting happening through the night?
I'm trying to decide whether or not the goblins have a fight.
What, just a quarrel amongst themselves?
Yep. Nah, they're good.
Do you win the duel, Ragnar?
That is a good question. I imagine I would, given my dex is much higher than his.
I'd hope so.
It wouldn't look good if you lost, would it?
To be fair, my dexterity is only 1 higher than his.
You're welcome.
Thanks. But yeah, I'm just a little bit more skilled than him.
Fair enough. So except for that, it's quite uneventful, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm just trying to. Yeah, consider it a long rest. Because.
It's an entire day off.
Yeah.
Any other nearby villages?
Not that we know of.
No. We'll inquire about it on the morrow. Because we're going to the village tomorrow anyway, Burnsville, so we'll just ask about there. So when I finish that copy, I'm going to use that one on myself, and then over the next few days I'll start on another one.
Okay.
I was going to say, don't give it to Mosaic the Shadow, because then he'll have the same dex as me.
So I up my dex by 1, don't I? I don't think it does anything. I'll store the Enduring Spellbook in my laboratory as well.
Okay.
Is it okay if we take a bit of a break now? Because I've got to sort out the cat.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool, and we're back.
Julia.
So after an uneventful night, I'll sort of get up reasonably early, go through, see the gobos, and then gather the group together for a nice Sunday morning stroll into Burnsville.
Nice.
Again, I'll be taking my helmet off when we get to the village.
Cool. Let me cricket Burnsville.
And I'll have Stevie's jacket and the studs with me as well.
There. There we go. It loads.
Oh, it's loaded on mine.
Oh,
No, it's just grey for.
what now?
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, still grey.
Try scrolling up.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah, I
roll
forgot. I'm
20.
pretty much zoomed out.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So, which establishment would sell these items? Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Which establishment, sir?
They'd be in the shop with Farmer Alan.
Bye.
So if you want to pop to Alan's, I'll pop to the Smiths.
Okay.
Or we could just go around as a group.
No, we may as well get this done. And I'll also ask for some information about local places.
Cool. Which one first?
Regnar's got the highest deck, so he'll get there first.
Okay.
Okay.
Smithy. There we go. What accent did I give this bloke again?
I have no idea.
You should make a notepad with all your different accents.
Glasgow. Glasgow.
I mean, there is the YouTube video if you want to quickly refresh yourself.
No, I put it in GM notes. He is in fact from Glasgow.
Okay.
Alright, mate.
Good evening, Jimny. I was wondering, I have a friend who has this leather jacket. I was wondering if you could do the same for this jacket that you did to my armor in reinforcing it with some studding. I do have the studs here.
Aye, no problem. You saved me a cost on materials as well, so I'd be willing to do you a bargain on that too.
Yeah, what sort of price would you be looking for?
What did I ask you last time? Sure it was two gold for every armor upgrade. Another 2 for the shields, wasn't it?
Something like that. I've had somewhat of a busy week, so I can't remember the
Alright.
exact figures.
No worries. I'd do that for 1 gold.
Yeah, no worries at all. And I'll pop a gold on the counter.
Aye, fab you there, mate. I'll get that done for you by tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries. I'll send my friend along to pick it up. She's a orc. She has weird hair, and she's very, very friendly. But I'll let her know to come pick it up tomorrow for you.
Fab. Cheers, mate.
She goes by the name Stevie. She may be randomly singing when she comes in, but she's a good friend.
Oh, aye, we like that here, so no bother.
Whilst I'm here, this is just an inquiry rather than an immediate thing. If I, by chance, had somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 halflings under my command as part of my
Aye.
goblin hunting force, how long would it take you to get some good quality scimitars? It'd probably be around 10 scimitars, 10 short swords, and if there was any way of reinforcing clubs without using any metal materials. I have some of the druidic persuasion with me. So it'd be 11 scimitars, 9 reinforced clubs, and 11 short swords.
Got some interesting friends there, I do say. I could probably get materials in within the week, and then it would be a case of making them. I could say that I'd maybe do you by... I could get all the swords and that done in probably about 10 days.
Okay.
If I'm working my arse off. I'm not too sure about the clubs, but let me have a look into that. And did you say short bows as well?
Short swords. Some would prefer a straighter edged weapon.
I can have a look into that as well. I'd be more than happy to get that all done for you. Scimitars, 10 days, short swords a week.
Yeah, so it would be... Let me work out the maths in my head, bear me a second. Grimjaw, Raintalker. This is me just thinking, I'm not saying this out loud, just in case he knows any of the local goblins. So it would be 11 of each, and then 9 clubs.
Alright, since you're a returning customer, I guess I'd give you 1 gold each for those.
So 31 gold total.
Aye.
That sounds like a reasonable offer. What if I put a 5 gold down payment on, and then the rest on collection? Would that be suitable?
Aye, sounds great, mate. I'll see you around.
No worries. I shall leave you to make your inquiries and get the materials. And thank you very much for assisting us. As we are sort of keeping the goblins in check in the local area, it's as much to your benefit as it is to mine. So,
Aye.
as always, a pleasure doing business with you. I'll send Davey down tomorrow to pick up the leather armor, and then I shall. Well, I'm in town next Sunday anyway. So in and around Sunday, I'll come in and just settle the final payment, see how things are going.
Aye. Lab?
Excellent. You take care, friend.
Yeah, good one too, mate. Aye.
And I'll give him a nod and head out.
Cool. And then to we want to see Farmer Allen, didn't we?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Farmer Allen, so let's go to the shoppy. Vink. What's his accent?
Glasgow, presumably.
Yep. Alright then, mate.
Salutations, Sir Alan.
How are you doing this fine day? I haven't seen you in a few days.
No, we've been gallivanting around, slaying goblins and the like.
Aye, just keeping all the locals in check, you'd say.
Theoretically.
Uh,
I have a list of items that a certain Sir Quincy endowed to me. If I just hand you this list, would you be able to procure these items for me, please?
Aye, we've had some stuff into the day. I could probably get it all out for you by the end.
Sure, that'd be kind of you, and I'll hand over the shopping list.
Oh, fab, there we go. Give me 2 minutes round the back. I'll speak to Thomas Gregg III and we'll see what we've got.
Very well.
Him and a little halfling who seems to be wearing a chef's come out. The halfling, ironically, is carrying the 2 kilograms of potatoes, whereas Farmer Allen seems to have stacked the kilo of barley, 4 pounds of raspberries, and the pound of sugarcane on top of each other.
You know he's
Would you
carrying
like
more
to
weight,
see
right?
that?
I just realised you've mixed your metric and your imperial here.
Yeah, I don't know. It just yeah. They've got scales. Scales do the scaling. It's fine. Would you like this all in a bag?
Please, I'm presuming Damascus came with me
Yes.
because
Yeah.
I've got the larger. Please, and just give it to my compadre here.
Alright, no bother.
I think I need a potion as well.
Not that all this is particularly heavy. It's just.
He puts it all in a bag for you. It's one of these like jute bag sort of things.
Yeah.
And potatoes on the bottom, raspberries on the top, and it's jolly good. Let me read the note again. I didn't put a price in there.
No.
It'll be. $4 silver and 2 copper.
I give him a gold piece.
Brilliant. He gives you change. And Yeah. Says
What's that
insane.
change?
5 silver, 7 copper.
Which one's the silver?
The triangle.
Okay, what's the one in between the gold and the triangle then?
Like Electrum or something like that.
We're not using that though, presumably.
I have no idea what it actually does.
Right, fair enough.
I think it's
And
5 silver it's worth.
we'll just go with the 10, 10, 10. I think
Yeah.
it's easy. And Sir Alan, might I inquire as to whether you know of any ruins or areas of particular magical interest around here?
There's another town, and I can point in the direction of that. We supply to them a lot. I don't best know about ruins in the area. I've already pointed you in the direction of the fallen monastery that everyone seems to want to bloody raid.
Yes.
How'd that go, by the way?
We got what we needed from there.
Fab. What we like to hear. They're probably best ruins wise. Magic wise, there was have you been to Ashton?
Yes. That's
Aye.
he should know that, to be fair.
Yeah, because you got
I just got the stuff for
yeah.
Quincy.
Yeah, never mind, maybe them. Aye, in Ashton they've got their magic fountain. I don't know whether you know anything about that. But...
I looked into it and I just worked out a few things about it.
Aye. Interesting place nonetheless. I'll see if I can come up with anything. There's on the other side of your mountain, I'm assuming you know the mountain out that window there.
That's Nevis, is it?
It's the one you live in.
Yeah, yes, okay, fair enough.
Other side of that, there's a monument. I don't know whether that would interest you. I don't know how in disrepair or anything it is. It just seems,
What is the name of the mountain, please? Is it actually
Afag Mountain?
Afag Mountain, yeah.
Yes. His Afag was the name of the dragon who lived there.
Okay, I get you now. Okay. Cool. Thank you. I thank you, and we'll meet up with Regnark just outside the town hall, so we'll go in.
You do it?
Yeah, when you come out the shop, I'm sort of leaning against the wall next to the door, smoking my pipe.
Sorry, Damascus, did you want to buy anything from the shop?
An HP potion, yeah.
Health potion, yeah.
I think
So-
I've got. Hold on, check how. I think I needed one.
I tell you what, mate, I'm actually, because I gave you a lot of bargain last time, I'll give you a bargain this time, because you've come back. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Aye.
What kind of bargain?
Usually, they're a pretty penny, but actually, I'll give you 5 of them. 5 of them. I'll give you 5 of them for 10 gold.
Yeah, I can't say no to that.
Aye, it's a better deal than you got last time.
How many health potions, sorry?
5.
5.
And how many gold again?
1.
Just one. Deal.
Alright then. You take care of these. I'll see you next time if you need anything.
Very well.
Cool.
Yeah, so now we'll meet up.
Yeah, I'll just be smoking my pipe outside the door.
Okay.
Chilling, blowing little smoke rings. If you can blow smoke rings with a beak, I'm not sure. Never tried it.
Probably not.
It's all in the tongue, so I'd say yes. But this is also a fictional world, so I'm also inclined to say yes.
Cool. And then we'll head off into the town hall to meet with Jules.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I wonder what her accent is.
Sterling.
Brighton.
Paisley.
Jules, the town mayor. It just says soft. So not Essex.
Geordie.
Oh yeah. Hello, how are you today?
Greetings, Jules. Doing very well. Been a bit busy week. How goes things in the village? All quiet, I presume?
No goblins here anyway.
Then it's like
How's
what we
your
like to hear.
work coming along?
Say again, sorry.
How's your work coming along?
As I said, busy week, but productive. We did manage to make some time to go over and see Ashton.
Why?
And it seems they're having goblin troubles too, and troubles with the local mercenaries not doing their job properly, but that's by the by.
Lazy cunts. Hate them when they come into town, staying at our bloody tavern, drinking up a whole load of mud and all these fucking assholes coming around. We don't want them attracting none of that shite here.
Yeah, I wasn't too pleased with them myself, should I say. It happens the one time that they left the village was the one time it got attacked by goblins, so...
Alright. It's pricks then.
Pretty much, pretty much. I have come on business as well. I was hoping we could settle the payment for this week, and I think Lazard wanted to speak to you about his books as well.
Aye. No problem, I got your 7 gold here, love.
No worries, excellent, thank you. And Lazard, book speak, it's not my forte, so I'll let you take the helm.
It's fine. It's just that the books I have, I'd just like to borrow for another week.
Aye, no worries at all. Let me pop your name back in the book for you.
And just a small inquiry. Do you know of any magical dungeons or keeps or ruins or anything around here?
In the mountain itself, there was
As
a
in-
dragon's keep.
Inside of Afag?
Yeah. That was the dragon who used to live there before the war, and then they all disappeared. He was a good lad, though. I remember him from my young days. Didn't actually bother anyone. Don't know why they booted him, to be honest. Whoever booted him and wherever they've gone. But aye, I think that might be a good shout for you.
And is that the one buried into the side of the mountain, or is that actually on top of the mountain, sorry?
Oh no, it's an extinct volcano, so if you go down the mouth of the volcano, that's where he used to live. It was great seeing him come up at like 6 in the morning when I was a wee tot. You just used to see these wings cast shadow on the whole bloody realm. It was brilliant.
Might be worth a look.
Certainly would be. Is anywhere else you can think of?
There's a town about half a day to the east. They might be able to give you some more stuff in that area, but I think you've already pretty much got everything local within a day to us. Anyway, within half a day.
The name of this town, please?
Fireside.
Fireside. Very well, I thank you for your custom then.
Alright, thank you for coming in.
Oh, another question just before we go, Jules.
Alright.
Your hag Gina, would she be able to identify magical items?
I mean, I'd hope so anyway. She's been doing all the magic shite around here for us.
That's a fair point. I may swing by and see her on the way out. Because I've acquired some trinkets, so I'm curious as to their magical properties.
Ah, that sounds interesting. I'm sure Gina would be well up for a chat on that.
Excellent. I shall go see her now.
Abby, thanks for popping in. See
Aye.
you next Monday for the book.
And I'll see you next Sunday for the gold.
Aye.
And then I'll nod my head and give him a little crow walk out.
Yes.
A little crew walk.
Yeah. And then I'll swing by the field and see if Gina's there.
What items are these?
The helmet and the gloves.
Okay.
Yep, Gina's there. I'm just looking up her accent.
Basically, I'm trying to find out where they came from.
Okay.
And if they have any other magical properties that we haven't discovered yet, or any sort of history about them.
Hmm. She doesn't have an accent, so I'm just gonna make her sound old.
Fair
Hello,
enough.
dearie.
Greetings, Gina. I had a quick question of a magical nature.
Oh.
In my travels as a goblin hunter, I've acquired a couple of items, and I wondered if, as a magic user and a well-renowned knower of things, if there was perchance any way of telling if what magical properties they hold, or any history behind them.
Oh. Certainly, I'd like to have a look at them.
Of course, and I'll take off the glove, the hand of Yoramid, and I'll also pull the helmet out of my backpack and show them both to her.
Oh, aye. Quite like the look of these ones. I do.
Yes.
Where'd you find them by chance?
Oh, the glove I found in one of the dungeons into the side of AFAG. That's after we cleared it out, it's become our sort of local headquarters. Still not very nice place to be, so I wouldn't advise popping in. But one of the, I believe it was a hobgoblin, he had it in his sort of hold, so to speak. And the helmet I actually picked up over in Ashton in Aceda's sort of oddities bin, and I quite like the look of it. I have found some uses of it. The glove itself seems to tingle or vibrate when it's near sort of illusion magic, or magical illusions, I should say. And the helmet does this, and then I throw it on, and then the eyes glow bright red.
Ooh. He claps enthusiastically.
And I take it back off again, because I'd find it impolite to be speaking to her with the helmet on. But I was just wondering if these might be items that you know of, or if there's any magical tool you have at your disposal for investigating them further.
Right. Well, I am aware of them. They are relatively common items, we'll say. I do enjoy the helmet in particular. You may have noticed. It's one of my favourites.
Quite fond of it myself.
Aye. Would you mind if I have a wee look at the glove a bit closer?
Yeah, of course, and I hand it over to her.
See, this seems to be not just quite old, but extremely old, which makes me think it may be pre-goblin, pre-dragon, sorry, when they all disappeared.
Okay.
So, I'm inclined to believe that when all of the magic items were kind of fed back into the world, the legend kind of has it that when the dragons left, they kind of left all of their stuff and hid them all over the place. So, for this to be one of those items would be quite cool, and I think that might be where it's come from.
That is certainly very interesting, yes.
Hmm. Dragons in their lairs, their homes anyway, it's generally considered that they own the whole mountain when they move in.
Hmm.
So if you found this in Aphag Mountain, and I would assume it was one of Aphag's most exciting treasures, as they like to keep their magic items quite high up above like the gold and stuff like that they like to hoard.
Okay.
So it must have been important to him for him to have left it in his own home. Anyway.
Interesting. And I don't suppose there's any way of any sort of ritual, or I don't know how magic works myself, if I'm totally honest. Of sort of seeing the properties or the magic powering it, other than, I mean, it is to do with illusion magic, but I was just wondering if there might be anything more we can delve into.
It seems to me that it's just kind of proximity related.
Okay.
So when you have a feel around it, lets you discern what's real and what's not. Good for me when I've been on the Benderic Keith anyway.
Yes, I think that was probably one of the good reasons to keep it around. But anyway, thank you for your time. If I do find anything else that sounds like it's up your alley, I'll bring it down to you.
No worries at all. Thank you for popping by.
No worries, you take care.
You too, love.
And I'll sort of head back to the group. Just thinking of something to do with our Sunday.
Yes.
Local to us, there is that at the Fallen Monastery where we got the Hubert.
Yes, and that's where we got him.
Because we never did finish exploring it. It might be worth. It's local. Could be worth having a look. See.
If
Which is
I've
good.
still got the map.
Yes, that one.
One doth not, but one can bring up another map and then just reveal half of it.
Is it not still on the Roll20?
No.
Oh, okay.
Got rid of it.
I'm open to suggestions about what we can do.
We could also explore our home, as it were.
You mean the volcanic entrance?
Yes.
Yeah.
The dragon's lair, as it was.
Yeah, it's worth a look. It definitely sounds more interesting than somewhere we've already been anyway, so.
We'll drop off our things back at the hideout and then make our way up then.
Yeah, unless you wanted to do a quick run to Ashton, deliver the goods, and then on the way back, hop into the mountain.
Ashton's not on the way.
Isn't Ashton up in the mountains?
It's past the mountain. So if you came... Let me draw this for you. Zoom out. So if this...
All I'm seeing is a white square.
Yeah, that's all I'm getting as well.
Unsuccessfully drawn it somehow. If this is the mountain, then like we have Ashton, Burnsville, Aphag. That we place you rated for the guy.
Oh
So
yeah,
maybe it's
that
more here with the camp, and it was to the east, like all the way over to the side where the Fallen Monastery was.
Okay. I take it the sort of dragon lair would be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it? Sort of mid-morning by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably about 1 o'clock at the latest, but I'd say probably 11 based on travel time and how quick you all were.
What is it? Sort of like a couple of hours from Burnsville to Ashton, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it makes sense to just get the stuff delivered.
Okay, as you wish.
Just because if we take it back, are we out of the village by now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we take it back to the goblins, they're just going to eat it.
No, that's a fair point.
Fair enough.
Nicer food than
Well,
they've seen probably in the last decade, so...
And whereabouts is that other village on that map?
That's far to the east, so I'd need to make a bigger map.
Okay. That's away from the mountain.
Yes.
So, like... Oh, I won't in there. That way.
Yeah. Imagine the combined distance between Burnsville and Ashton, and then make it
Okay.
sideways from where your home is.
Okay. Just go straight to Quincy's then.
Yep.
Back to my corner.
Well, you've got the stuff.
Where are we off to?
The tavern, could you to hand over the stuff you're carrying?
while you guys do that, I'm going to sort of swing by the mercenaries.
Cool. Tavern stuff
Just-
first?
Dump
Sure.
everything on the counter.
I just walk in and go, "Hi mate, I got this for you." And he was like, "Alright mate, here's your money. Thanks."
Pretty
Swagger
much.
back to my corner.
The items that you desired, we've procured them from Burnsville for yourself.
Oh, fabulous! Absolute stars. Here you go. Here's your payment. And he chucks you a gold to cover the cost, and another 2 gold, 1 each for you.
Okay. 2 gold for me.
Okay.
Seems I am
yeah.
rubbing off on you.
No, he gave us 1 gold to cover the cost.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you meant you were
And-
taking the
and-
2 gold, as in
No,
the
he
1
gave
each.
me 1 gold to cover the cost and 2 as payment. So that's 2 gold for me and 1 for Damascus.
I thought you were going full rogue for a second. I was like, good on you.
I was a bit stunned.
No, I don't need that. And I'll just ask Quincy if he knows of any kind of ruins or anything around here.
Have you been into the mountain?
Well, AFAC.
Aye. If you haven't, it's a good go. Really like it.
The place where the dragon used to live.
Aye. If you've not been there, I'm assuming when you were out the other day, you went to that job listing to clear that dungeon for that posh twat who likes to come in every now and then and ask me to make him fucking new drinks I haven't made before, and they're all shite, and he loves it.
I
Aye.
don't
Well, just
so.
north of that, there's a camp that he frequently stays at. It is literally just tents by a river, but there's some cool people in there. I don't know whether they'd be able to point you in a good way.
I'll bear that in mind.
Aye.
What's the river called, please?
River. Google search.
Thames.
No, I'm gonna call it the Nile.
Really? The Nile?
I'm not calling it the Nile.
The River Nihilist.
Fantasy. There we go. fantasy names general. It's called the Mont Duff. Let me.
The Mont Duff.
Mont Duff.
MONT.
Sent as a message in the Roll20. It was the first one I liked on the page.
Fair enough.
I also liked Naiboya, but that's a pain to say. So no.
Spelled it right. Mont Duff is a very unusual mix of Scottish and French.
Yeah.
Just call it River Johnson.
Very well, I'll bear that in mind. Thank you, Sir Quincy.
Thank you.
And we'll go to near the river, near the fountain. And then you went to the mercenaries, didn't you?
Yeah, I popped my head into the mercenary outpost.
Okay. Imagine this, but burnt.
And we'd already struck a deal for 9 gold a week, hadn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
As you peer your head in, all you see is people cleaning.
I shut the door and leave them to it.
Fair enough. No.
You want me to roll stealth to see if they notice me?
No, that they have a lot to clean. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, fair one. Because, like, my
Yeah.
passive stealth is 16.
Yeah, they have passively not noticed you. Oh, I've still got it. Yeah. What next? So I know what to draw.
Well, that's us. We're going to head back to AFAG and go up to the summit to go descend into the volcano.
Yeah, if we can swing by the dungeon. I just want to pick up my dog.
Okay. We'll collect him and then go.
And then I was going to sort out my cash, but yeah, I'll just grab my dog and go.
Fair enough.
Actually, screw it. I'm going to bring Grimjaw with me as well.
Legend.
Okay.
Just a quick one for mechanics. You know, for like bringing followers with me,
You
want to limit it by my charisma bonus.
What's your charisma bonus?
2.
Yes.
Cool.
Which is 1 pet, 1 person, or no.
Yeah, I just thought it might make sense to limit it. So then
You don't take.
I can't just take a full goblin army and just go, yeah, let's go raid a dungeon.
Yeah, you could take an entire quote unquote army with you if you wanted one squad, but you would have to have very good with whoever captain you're bringing.
Yeah.
And I would make it so that you can only have so many.
Are you making like a dating sim with the
Yes.
goblin captains?
No, I'm just bringing them along to get some experience because I've done a lot of talking with Rain Talker. I've done the exhibition and the raid with Mosic. So I'm bringing Grimjaw along to blood him in combat, so to speak.
Fair enough.
Get those affinity points.
Yeah.
But which one will you choose as your waifu?
This week on Naked Attraction.
Just give him a skull as a gift instead of like roses or chocolates or anything like that.
I'm gonna make a visual novel of this.
Gobbo dating sim.
Yeah, You'll give him that, and you'll all you get is a sprite of him blushing.
I'm afraid to Google that.
They'll start doing the ooh-woo fingers.
I'm doing the ooh fingers. Fuck you.
Please don't make fan art of Grimjaw doing ooh-woo fingers.
None of us can draw, so it's fine.
No, Chuck can draw really fucking well.
Okay.
Gonna do it.
No ooh-woo
Gonna
stuff.
do it.
No ooh-woo stuff.
I'm gonna do it.
I can draw a
I'm gonna do
cartoon version as long as I've got something to trace for proportions.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I've never heard of this ooh finger. What the heck is that?
You know the thing in animes where they do like an L with their finger and thumb, and then the fingers point at
Yeah.
each other, just like tapping.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a. Shows what kind of anime I watch when that's not a thing.
Yeah, if you literally Google search images, uwu fingers, the first 2 results are literally just the emojis that I use almost constantly.
Okay.
I wasn't willing to have the phrase ooh-woo fingers in my search history.
I'm sorry, but I am the uwu fingers.
True.
So it's fine in my search history, as well as Ahego.
Apparently, uwu is a vape.
Do you even uwu vape though?
What the heck is a Hago?
No.
I don't want to know.
You know the faces that people
Oh,
animate?
yeah, I know what you're on
Yeah,
about. Let's carry on.
I thought
What?
I would. Ben will tell you because I feel bad for giving you that.
I don't know what it is.
I'll DM you on Discord. I'm not saying it on a recorded video.
That worries me.
Yep.
Fair enough. So you're taking Grimjaw.
Yeah, Grimjaw and Pooch.
Sounds like the worst detective pairing ever.
Grimjaw and Pooch, fighting crimes on the streets of LA.
Okay, let's head up to this way so we can get into there.
The summit.
I'm just going to open up character sheets on Windows just in case I need them.
Okay. I'm actually debating whether generating a dungeon or just having it be a hole in the top of the mountain.
Pole.
No, a hole, not a pole.
Oh.
That's a different kind of adventure.
One I'm not willing to partake in.
Yeah, fair one.
That's not what I expected to be.
Oh, the DM on Discord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is not what I was expecting.
You see why I wasn't saying it on the recording?
Yes, no, I get you. I get
Yeah.
you. I understand. Yeah, definitely not Googling that.
Yet?
Yep. Yep.
I thought it was Suwu. Yeah, the hand sign.
Unsure, to be honest.
It sounds. Suwu is a place in Montreal. And it's a song by Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah! This is a good one. I can't make it small enough to screenshot. Zoom the fuck out, please. You're so
Any flip has Solo's Guide to Monsters. I could have sworn goblins came with a stealth skill.
Um, oh.
Here we go.
What are you looking at?
I'm just seeing if goblins come with this stealth skill.
Probably not.
No, they don't. They don't come with any skills. Okay.
So I'm just increasing the size of my tiles so that I can increase the size of my dungeon.
I just saw one of the rules for kobold player characters called Grovel, Cower, and Beg. As an action on your turn, you can cower pathetically to distract nearby foes. Until the end of your next turn, your allies gain advantage on attack rolls against enemies within 10 feet of you that can see you.
Nice. Because they're distracted by you begging.
Yeah. Basically, you're so pathetic and weak, they're just like, what you doing? And then your mate stabs them.
I agree with this.
Mm-hmm. Thought you might.
Yeah. I think the lines aren't quite there. Give me a little bit. Hello, no. Nah, even more off. Never mind. That's as good as we're getting it.
Are we supposed to be seeing something at the moment?
No.
Okay,
No.
that's fine.
Should I bother shrinking them? Yay. Life. It's big. It's big. And there is lots going on. Okay. So you're going to see top of the mountain. There is a little hole. By little I mean big. Jesus.
So a big hole then.
Yes, there is a hole. Which is this.
What I'll do is I have... Is it the hole? Is it less than 50 foot deep?
Yes.
Cool.
It kind of like trails in. It would be steep, but you can walk it.
I'll look it up because I have got a bunch of rope. I was just gonna have a rope down, but if we can just climb in and out, that's fine. There he is. Oh, the grids aren't aligned.
No, that's what I was.
I can just see black.
You might need to zoom right out and then scroll to somewhere near the top right.
Oh, it's just really.
It's just a big
I
map,
see now.
yeah. Have you managed to find it, Gary?
Yeah, I've got it.
Cool.
Before starting this is okay to take a little break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I shall pause recording.
Cool.
Cool. We're back on then.
Adding some detail. Yeah. You. Okay, so you is in the dungeon. Corridors be small. Why did I do that? Let's make it bigger. The one corridors I missed. Ooh, ooh. Reveal. There we go.
That one up the way, is that where we came in, is it?
No, you came in from here.
Yeah, you might still...
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay, up.
So, like, you came down, like, a hill of cold magma rock, and then you kind of got to this flattish area that it's still rock, heavy, but it's a bit, easier. It looks well worn.
Okay, sort of like a cavern entrance kind of thing.
Yeah, imagine that it's not like a stone dungeon, it's just kind of like caves, tunnels out of the magma.
Okay, up.
How dark is it?
You're still in an outside bit just now, but as you
Okay.
get to about here, there's no light underground in the rock.
I'm gearing up with my helmet on and combat gear, like melee gear, I should say.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the sensible thing and cast Mage Armor on myself. Because I keep forgetting it lasts for 8 hours.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just anytime you take damage, you have to take a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
It's not a concentration spell.
Oh, it's not concentration. Well,
No.
shit.
OP.
I don't think it. Let me double check. I'm fairly sure it isn't. Nope. Nope. It's 13 plus my Dex modifier.
Fair enough.
You down to 3 level 1 spell slot.
This tiny thing up here is a small vent the dragon wouldn't have been able to get through.
Okay.
What's this?
Event.
What does this white mean?
I accidentally put the background in the token layer.
Oh, okay. So it means nothing.
Yeah. It means that I am a dumb bitch.
Cool. I think we should head southwards and sort of see what's down here.
Okay. What order are we going? I suppose it's all quite open at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. You know the white tiles you put down are in the token layer shop.
Yeah, no, all of your characters I'm gonna bring to front. Stop moving. Who have I done? Ah, front. Bruce!
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Apart from King Bruce. I think that's you all brought to front. Give it a go.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep. Yep. Yep. Nice. Here we go. So, gonna keep walking down. So you can only see 30 feet.
Yeah. Grimjaw can see 60.
Meh.
You say it's pitch dark down here. Pitch
Yeah.
black. Okay.
Anything in the
I'll-
yellowish circle, Grimjaw can see.
Okay.
I can't see a yellow circle.
No, me neither.
It should just be me and the GM that can see it, I think.
Okay. Somebody's phone just go off.
Not mine, I have no friends.
No.
Oh, I heard.
I did hear that beep.
I'm going to use cast light then, so we can see a bit better.
Okay. Ah. Why did I remove the... You gonna keep plodding along?
Yeah, we'll just be taking it slow, kind of seeing.
Yeah.
Chuck, if you can see the green circle around Rec, that's what
Yep.
he can see as well.
Cool.
I'm gonna pop ahead a bit and
Yep.
just stealth.
A jelly. A jelly. A jelly.
Should I roll stealth to see if I surprise it?
Yes.
That's a nat 20.
You in fact surprise it.
Cool. Shall we do the initiative thing then?
Yes. Let me bring it up. There we go.
Is it the jelly with an armor class of 8?
Nope.
Oh, balls. Grimjaw's 10.
Didn't you already roll initiative?
Yeah, I've got 3 people to do.
Oh yeah, of course.
Ah, shit.
It's just when I went to do it for Pooch, I accidentally overruled Grimjaws.
Oh, okay.
And it's 13. This is two, 20, 11, 12, 13. Let me roll. No. Oh no. I done crashed.
It crashed.
I'd be coming back though.
Okay.
As in the laptop crashed.
As in just roll 20 crashed.
Makes a change from it being the full laptop or Warhammer Quest that you spend 2 hours playing on and doesn't have an autosave feature.
Yeah. I do need to redo everyone's initiatives though because it's lost the tracker.
I've got them on screen, I can tell you what they are.
Yeah. Still on our screen.
Okay. And I get everyone's character up and oh, it's back. My turn order has revised itself.
Ooh.
Jelly Boy. No, I don't want to open turn.
Is it the ochre jelly?
Nope. It's not actually called jelly anything. It's a black pudding. Don't look it up. Alrighty then. It is surprised, so it does not act its first turn. So can we have? No, I didn't mean. Can we have Lazard?
Okay. So I'm just gonna move up and I'm just gonna throw a firebolt at it.
Okay.
So like bang. That's a crit fail.
You hit.
Hang on. It's no, I don't get advantage, do I?
Either way, you hit with a 7.
Seriously?
Yep.
Yeah, it's only me that gets advantage to surprised.
Okay.
It's a Kenku racial trait.
Is a nat 1.
You still hit.
I deserve that.
Wow.
That's 2 minimum rolls in a row.
It's trying to fuck with you again. And it skips its go. Damascus.
Can I hit from one square away? Depending on the length of the warhammer.
You have to be in the square adjacent to it.
Yeah, you have to be like
Okay.
base to base, effectively.
Then I'm gonna jump forward. Double-handed warhammer,
That's a hit.
just right in the middle.
Yeah.
And I can't move away right now, can I?
You can, but it'll be able to attack you.
Okay, I'll move here.
It's gonna try and go for you in response. Oh, okay. Ew. It's gonna move back up to you, and it's gonna try and smack you with its goo.
It wouldn't move, Chuck. It'd just make an attack of opportunity.
Fair enough. So as you're moving away, here,
It was up one.
that one.
There we go.
Da-da-da-da-da. Mm. What's your armor class, Bruce?
22. Sorry, I was on mute.
It hits.
What? Something
It
hit Bruce.
I think that's the first time he's been hit in the campaign.
Ever.
I think it is.
Let me roll damage. You take 6 damage.
Down to 38.
And any bonuses to that one? No. Another 14 acid damage.
Whoa.
Well, shit.
And you're not even on half health.
I had a suspicion when I read the bit about black pudding.
I told you not to look it up. It's pretty cool though, I like it.
Ironically,
after
in this
you-
world, cooked breakfasts don't have black puddings, but dungeons do.
On you go, Rec. Go
Uh,
eat that black pudding.
so I am going to get my ruler out and hold on turn orders in front of things because I moved it right big. There we go. It's not to center. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so I am well in range to turn around behind it.
Mhm.
And then go for a rapier into it.
Okay, and you get a bonus to backstabbing basically, don't you?
Because it's surprised, because my Kenko I get advantage to hit.
Yeah.
Which also means I get my
Yeah.
sneak attack damage because I have advantage.
You
A total of 16 piercing damage. And does it seem to be quite a good hit, or do I feel resistance as I'm pushing it in?
As you pull your sword out, it's very gooey.
Yummy.
It feels like it went in pretty far though.
Look it up.
Pooch.
Pooch will come in. And using its pack tactics, that's going to get advantage to hit as well.
Mhm.
And he's going to try and bite it. A 17 to
Yeah.
hit. And 10. I'm going to guess it's piercing damage.
That would make sense.
I'll just type it into the thing so it shows up next time.
Good solid effort from Pooch, we stand. And then Grimjaws go.
Grimjaw, in true barbarian style, is going to rush in as well. Next to the Pooch.
Mhm. Yep.
And deal 7 damage.
So in that round of combat, Lazard got beaten by the algorithm, was unhappy. Then Damascus came in, did a little bit of bonk, but still not great. And then Ben Rec came in and poked him right up the arsehole, which he didn't like, while he was going for Damascus. And even though he hit Damascus and sprayed him with his acidy squelchiness, he had a solid hit planted on himself. Pooch came in and did a solid one tap, good guy, like him. And Grimjaw came in and felt a bit like a spare prick. So we're back to Lazard.
Can I decipher what kind of enemy it is?
What kind of stuff would you know?
I primarily know a lot about undead or created creatures, if you know what I mean.
This was technically created.
So it was born as a result of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I would know about.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to just make an intelligence check or something?
Yeah, intelligence. Right.
Let's see if I remember it. That's another nat 1.
I'm gonna go with the 12 because that's not fair.
That's another time where I've had 3 minimum rolls in a row.
Yeah. It's always you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rolling with the 12 anyway, because having 3 failures in a row is kind of very, very, very small chance. Not gonna happen, sir, kind of thing.
Or just say I have advantage on it.
Yeah.
I mean, that is like a 1 in 8,000 chance.
Well,
yeah.
Rolling a 1, then a 1, then a 1 on a d20.
The second one wasn't a d20. It was a d10.
Okay, so that's a 1 in 4,000 then.
And I've done it twice.
Yeah.
In fact, the last one was even worse, wasn't it? Because that was in 5 rolls, I got 4 nat 1s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would know based on how you think it was created, that it's kind of jellious body. You can tell it was kind of made by experimenting on like ochre jelly or something like that. So it has the properties of the ochre jelly where it can like slide under doorways and crawl up the ceiling and stuff.
Okay.
But it's also acidic to the touch and is immune to acid, cold, lightning, and slashing.
It's immune to slashing.
Immune.
Then it took no damage from Grimjaw.
Yeah.
Nope. It did not.
Helllight would have taken... Oh no, Rage adds on to it, so it's the same type. So yeah, no damage from Grimjaw.
Mm-hmm.
Just lucky that both that you're piercing, aren't we? You, the dog, and I'm presuming it's bludgeoning from Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so no acid or lightning spells for me then. And it's not weak to anything, is it?
No. What you would know, though, by the way it's looking just now, it seems to be quote-unquote bloodied.
Okay. Fair enough. So it's hurt, basically, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go with another firebolt.
Woohoo!
18.
You hit.
4.
Yay. There we go. And it's Squishy Squishy's turn now.
I make sure to yell to everyone not to get it. It's dangerous to the touch.
Mm.
Has Chuck died?
Let's pop this. Yeah, her Discord's died.
Yeah.
Oh, she's just rejoining now.
Never mind. It's cut out.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah. What was his
So-
AC?
Quick question.
Go on.
If I want to use...
Oh, I think Bruce had a question, sorry.
Yeah.
It kept cutting out there.
Yeah.
If I want to use a potion and move, could I do so? Or would that be 2 half turns or
No,
one
you can do
full
both.
go?
Yeah, so
You can
basically,
do both, but you wouldn't be allowed to attack.
yeah, in D&D you get movement, action, bonus action. So to
Okay.
use an item or do a skill test is technically an action.
And it was 5 I got in the general store, was it?
Yeah,
5
you got
potions.
5.
Yeah,
The
so I've
potions
reduced it to 4.
Well, it'd be the
1d4.
black puddings go first before yours.
Yeah. It's not your turn,
okay.
Brewster.
So the black pudding has decided to attack Grimjaw.
But
Can I have Grimjaw's armor class?
it is 16.
It's a hit.
Ouch.
Yep.
Considering it just did, like, how much acid damage to Bruce?
True. Then
I think it was a further 12 acid damage.
Yeah.
not further 14.
Yeah.
14.
So it did, like, 20 damage to you.
Yeah.
4 bludgeoning damage and Jesus. 19 acid damage.
Jesus fuck, he's down to 2 HP.
Jesus!
But it's Damascus's go now.
So how much does a potion recover?
1d4.
1d4 plus 1, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it is.
You have an
Or
ability.
do I just type 1d4 plus 1?
I mean, before you start chucking a potion, you do have an ability as a fighter to regain D10 plus your fighter level HP as a bonus action.
Okay.
I think it's a bonus
Do
action.
that.
Might be worth checking.
Second wind,
D10
isn't
plus.
it?
Yeah.
That's second wind.
Yeah, it'll be on your character sheet. It'll
Yeah.
actually say what it is, because I'm just going off memory here.
Yeah, I've got second wind there. 1.
Yeah.
Is that
Yes.
1d4 plus 1?
So if you look on your character sheet, the underneath where it says second wind 1, scroll down to
Yeah.
see where second wind is in red writing. Click on it, and it'll open up the chat box, or like the text box even, and that'll tell you what the ability is.
Plus my fighter level.
Yes,
D10
so
plus
it's a
fighter
1
level.
d10 plus 4.
Yeah.
8.
So then give yourself 8 hit points back. And does it say whether it's an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Cool, that means you can still move and attack this turn then.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna go up here and use the Warhammer. Double-handed again.
That's a
30.
hit. 6. Cool.
Can I still move away?
No.
No.
Technically you can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can split your movement
Oh, okay.
before and after. I think so. I might be thinking of a different game system.
I thought you could only move if you again if like that if you had a bonus action.
Let's have a look on the SRD, because I could be.
Yeah.
You can break up your movement on your turn using some of your speed before and after your action. For example, if you have a
Okay,
speed of 30 feet, you can move 10 feet, take your action, then move 20 feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
That's
So
how
I
I've
can
always
move 20.
played it anyway. If I was getting it wrong, then I would be like, whoa. Okie doke. And because
So what's he down to now?
he's pinned in base to base with 3, so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity, if I'm right.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
completely occupied.
Yeah. So it's your go again, Ben.
Pardon me?
Let me get the right character sheet up.
You and your 3 character sheets.
Yeah. I am going to expend a spell slot to actually, screw it, I'm going to expend both my spell slots.
Oh.
Okay.
Actually, no, just one. I'm going to keep one. Just in case things don't go my way.
Okay.
Because it's quite a dangerous foe, I'm going to put my all into this attack, which my character doesn't know this, so out of character, the god that's supporting him is backing up his attack to do a divine smite. But he doesn't know that. He just is trying to hit it as hard as he can. Yeah, that's a 22.
You do. Hit.
Do you get advantage?
Yeah, because we've got allies flanking.
Wait, did you roll a crit fail on your sneak radiant dueling style damage and still get a 14?
Yes,
Yep.
you did.
I rolled a 1 for the sneak attack, and then a 6 and a 5 for the 2d8 divine smite, and then I get +2 for my dueling style, which, because I can choose what damage type that is, that's all radiant damage, and then 5 piercing damage on top of that, so that's 19 damage.
Yep. That was a good one. He's struggling.
I did use a spell slot though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that to do the D8 radiant, 2d8 radiant?
Yeah. It's 1 plus spell level d8 radiant damage, and if they're undead, you get an extra d8.
Okay. It's not undead.
And it's definitely not undead, it's a gooey mess.
No. Pooch's go, and then Grimjaw's go, so still in your hands, Ben.
Yep. So 24 on the bite attack to hit.
Yep.
And 7 piercing damage from the biting.
Yep.
And then Grimjaw's going into a rage because he's hurting. That's a crit.
Yep.
Which doesn't matter.
Oh.
It's
Fuck.
immune to its attacks.
Yep, because no one told him.
No, I said it.
You said that about the acid. No one said anything about it being immune to slashing.
I probably wouldn't know that bit, to be fair, in a way. I would know its elemental weakness, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
As opposed to type physical damage.
So he whacks it really, really hard, and
Gets it worse.
does nothing.
Poor dude. Back to Lizard.
How injured is it?
It probably got about a fifth left, if I can do math.
So,
He's done.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna cast a magic missile.
Yep.
That's 4, 2, 3. So 9 damage. That's a bit rubbish.
Cool.
And I cast it at
Could be
level 1.
enough. Is that enough to take him down?
No, it's his go next.
Damn it.
Bye, Grimjaw. Or me.
No.
Or Pooch?
What it's gonna do is split.
Wait, what?
So it's gonna turn into 2, but yeah, that one. It doesn't really get any health back from that, so technically you have the same amount of hit points to hit. There's just 2 of them now.
Okay. So it literally splits its remaining HP in half.
Yeah, it splits its entire body in 2. Yes. And let me see if it can do anything else. No, because it was already a bad size for that ship. Okie doke, it's Damascus now.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one next to me with the Warhammer.
Mhm.
Double-handed attack.
Yep.
And then I'd like to use Second Wind. Oh no, not Second Wind. Action Surge.
Mhm.
Move over here.
Mhm.
And could I attack again? One-handed, maybe.
You can attack two-handed again. It's just another full action.
Ah.
Is action surge.
Nice. There we go.
That's a crit hit, which means it's... Let me do the maths. 11, 13 damage.
Yep. So, okay. You killed it.
Well, it's not immune to a blunt force trauma.
Nope.
No, it's not immune to the bonk. Is we saying.
None of us are immune to the bonk, really.
No.
No.
Right.
Grimjaw is in a bad place.
Yeah, I take it he's visibly fucked right now.
Yeah. He's covered in his own blood.
Right, let me get my character sheet up. This isn't actually my character sheet. And I'm going to expend another spell slot
To do a touchy feeling.
to heal 5 hit points. And because he still looks massively fucked,
Mhm.
I'm going to give him another 10 as well.
I mean, I've got a bunch of potions if anyone needs one.
Keep them for now. And I'll, like, as I'm healing him, I'll like put my hand on the shoulder and just like push as much healing energy into him as I can.
Mhm.
And just congratulate him on fighting bravery. Bravely, not fighting bravery. Don't fight bravery.
How close was he to dying?
2 hit points.
Yeah. He was on 2 HP. So he's now on 17 after I've just pumped 15 HP into him.
Going well then. That was the right challenge level.
Can I use a potion as a free action, or
We're out of combat, so you can just do it.
And sorry, what do you recover from 1?
D4 plus 1.
D4 plus 1. That did not work.
And you need to put /R space and then 1d4 plus 1.
There we go.
2. And that could be why you're selling so many of them cheap. They seem to be duds.
Yeah.
Well, that was eventful.
Yeah.
Any idea what that thing was? You seem to know a bit about it, Lizard.
It's It seems to be a magical construct. I know it's elemental weaknesses, but unfortunately, it's also seemed like poor Grimjaw's attack wasn't doing much or anything to it. It, as I said, it must be a relic from the time of dragons or something. They're not normally found in the wild, if you know what I mean.
Interesting.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
Should the acid attack eat through Damascus if it is non-magical? Or is it sort of magical, the construct of it?
Is your character weak to acid damage?
No, he's got no damage, weaknesses, or resistances.
No. So no, it doesn't affect you.
Just how he was made, I wasn't sure if that would affect the vulnerability.
No, the way you're made means you don't need to eat, sleep, or drink in that your armor becomes part of your skin. It doesn't affect sort of damage types.
I mean, that seems to be his one weakness. Acid.
Just because it hit you.
I think your one weakness is the one time you get hit.
Yeah. It wasn't that you're weak to it, it's that its attack was bludgeoning damage 1d6 plus 3 and 4d8 acid damage.
How much, sorry?
4d8.
Okay.
And that's why
Yep.
it did 23 points of damage in total to Grimjaw.
Yeah, 19 of which were just acid.
Yeah.
So be cautious of puddles of chum lying around.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the problems with having such a high AC is a lot of things that will actually hit you will tend to be critical hits as well. So when you do get hit, you'll tend to take more damage, but you'll take big hits less often, rather than all the niggling little hits that we take.
Yeah.
That was one of the drawbacks to having an AC of 20 plus, is that you'll normally get hit by crits. But you'll get hit less often, so it balances out, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion moving forward.
Go
on. If we want it so that this doesn't go on too long, there is actually only one more relevant room in the dungeon.
Okay.
Do you want me to just tell you where it is?
I mean, you could have quietly just changed the map so it just led straight there.
Yeah.
It does. Wait, sorry. Give me a second.
Okay.
I think it would be westward.
It does.
I guess we'll head this way, and I'll have Grimjaw sort of scouting up ahead of me. Let me know if he sees anything else like that, and then Pooch by my side.
Cool. Feel some stuff for you.
That was a very convenient 60 feet there.
Mm.
We'll probably sort of stop there once Grimjaw can see what's in the room.
He can't see all of it.
No, but he can see that there's a room up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So he'd let me know that there's a big room up ahead, and he can clearly see whatever that is there.
Mm-hmm.
Gold?
Yep.
Well,
And
I'll just move
more
straight
gold?
in then.
Is that a gold chest in the top right?
You might need to move forward a bit more.
There, Grimjaw can see it now.
There we go.
I'll just go
No.
stand in the middle of the room so we can see everything so it actually gets described.
Mm-hmm. So,
If you zoom in on that image, it doesn't look like an apple.
that's why I wrote apple with a little arrow under it. In the middle of the room, there is what looks to be almost a very gentle pit in the floor, and these little gold bits around is what's left of the giant pile of gold, rubies, gems, etc. that he had. But to anyone who has the identify spell, let me zoom in and actually put this in.
Which I can't cast.
Yet there is. Let me make it slightly pink. There is. Oh. Eh. Eh. 2 pearls worth approximately 100 gold pieces, but you don't know that yet.
No.
Yay!
Yeah, but I don't know that yet. Let's have a look. So I'll go into the center of this room,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll cast Detect Magic, Ritual Caster, I should say,
Okay.
to see if there's anything magical around. Sorry?
I have a picture saved, which has the list of example spells and things like that would be considered under each school of magic, so I just need to bring that up every time. It would be a little bit of enchantment.
Where out, sorry?
Kind of like in the pile itself seems to be remnants of something that was enchanted in there.
Okay.
Are you looking at anything in particular?
No, it literally basically there's a 30-foot radius around me,
Mm-hmm.
and it detects anything that's magical in there.
Yeah. So let me up to center. Deity. Yeah, so like in the pit there was something that felt a bit magical, but you would also kind of notice just slightly out of your sight there seems to be something pretty magical about this apple over here.
Okay, I'll go towards that.
It's on top of a pile of lots and lots and lots of rotten apples. So much so that they don't even resemble apples anymore. It's just a pile of mold. But this one apple on the top is made of ruby.
It's a ruby apple.
Yes,
So it's a decoration.
possibly.
Yeah. What magic is it?
This one, you can feel abjuration.
I pocket it. Or put it in my bag. Yeah, well, I'll inspect it first. I'll have a look for any kind of traps or anything around it.
No traps or anything that you can see.
Okay, I'll take it then.
Cool. Anyone else?
Were the pearls not magical?
There's what seemed to be enchanted to you.
Yeah.
You can also feel that the enchantment was kind of a roundabout, so there was probably more of them or other enchanted things at some point, based on the fact that a dragon would find it shiny and want it. You can definitely tell that Aphag the dragon had a penchant for enchantment magic, especially.
Okay, so the 2 pearls are giving off a magical aura.
Yes.
Okay, so I take them. Well, I have a look around for traps or anything around them, and then take them too.
Yeah, no traps.
Okay. So I have a ruby apple and 2 pearls.
Yeah.
Who's rolling? She cut out again.
I'm here.
Okay.
I think
I can hear you now.
Bruce was the one typing, "Can you guys hear me?" The answer was no.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
now.
I couldn't hear anything for a while. It said I was connected as well, but then I just had to come out and go back in.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what mine does a lot. I just hang up and then join again. It's fine. Technology is against us.
What did I miss? The last I heard was about the apples there.
I picked up the pearls as well.
Cool.
And that's all the magical items, like individual items that I can detect.
Yes.
Okay, I've pocketed them all then.
Are these boxes up here?
Yes.
Anything in them? Or
They're not
have we
magical.
checked?
Nothing magical.
Can you give me a strength check to try and see? Like, we'll just do it in general for most of the boxes. Just give me a strength check to see if you're able to break in.
Six.
You managed to get into 1 or 2 of the boxes. This long boy here, and we'll say this one, the one with the apple one on it is already open. You find shit tons more apples. Like, we're talking like this long box here is 5 foot by 15 foot, full of apples, all rotten.
What about the other one?
More apples.
All rotten.
A metric fuck ton of apples.
Are they similar to the apple that's already in my bag?
Yeah.
That I took, that I was looking, is now in my lab, I should say.
The same kind of apple tree, like the same specific breed of apple, but not necessarily from the same tree.
Okay.
Would anyone like to open any more box?
Yeah.
Freehand a little line through the ones that have been opened. Yep.
Oh,
So
this one. Big one.
this little one and this long one. In the long one, you find yet another metric ton of apples, but in the small one, you find. Where I got it? I had it on the page in the book, but then I got rid of it. Give me. Bless me.
Is it still playing up, Bruce?
Yeah, it just went quiet for a minute or two there.
That may have just been me being quiet.
So all these boxes are filled with apples.
Pretty much. I'm just trying to find the page where the item I found to put in the small box was. There were 2 items that I chose, and I can one of them, but that's in the wrong box.
I'll try and open up these other ones.
Yeah, while I try and find this. In this little small one, you find the other magic item that I found in the book. It is a hat of wizardry. An antiquated cone-shaped hat adorned with gold crescent moons and stars. While you are wearing it, you gain following benefits, but only if you take that will I read those to you.
I'll keep a hold of that.
There we go. I found the other thing for you, Bruce. It's called Smouldering Armor. Wisps of harmless, odorless smoke rise from this armor while it is worn. And you can imbue that into your entire body. Thrills me greatly.
How much does it weigh?
I mean, technically it's your skin if you put it on and wear it. So,
should I add it to the items or just?
Yeah, it wouldn't give you any other benefits. It just smolders, so that you can kind of like turn off and on whether you want to look like smoldering or not. And I thought that would be appropriate considering we're in a dragon's lair. Fire.
What was the hat again? Antiquated or?
Hat of wizardry.
Hat of.
And the rest is just rotten apple. Would you also like to know how much gold is on the floor?
Yeah.
25 gold total.
Is that just like lying in piles on the floor?
Yeah, it just seems to be someone's raided this before, but not given a crap about the boxes after opening the one with the apple. It's just rotted. So they've stuffed off the boxes and then they've taken what they could carry from the pile of loot, and this is just kind of what's left. Some pearls and a few tiny little scrapings of gold.
Okay. I'll give the gold to Regnark.
I'll throw a satchel over Pooch and then put it in that. It makes sense to have, a dog for that stuff.
I suppose it would make more sense for Lazard to take the hat of wizardry.
I don't know. Can you even detect that it's... It just looked like a hat to you, though.
Pointy hat. So I'd give it to you so you can have a look and see if there's anything on.
I presume it's magical.
Yes.
Can I ascertain as to what it would do?
You would have to attune to it.
What, to even know what it does?
Yeah.
Okay. I just put it in my bag then. Because the tune-in takes, what, is it, an hour? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, something like
Well, I'll put it in my bag to take back to my laboratoire.
Cool. What about you, Ben? Anything?
No, I'm happy with the gold.
Fair enough.
I take it it's just this one room. There's no like exits or entrances except for the one we came in.
There was a couple corridors, but I've basically just cut them off for you, so you can go back the way you came.
Okay.
Just so that we could actually get this done tonight.
Okay. So there's nothing else really to explore here.
No, I'll draw up a proper map for it at some point in case you ever want to come back. But
Okay. Fair enough. If there's nothing else left to do, we should head back to our boudoir.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm happy to head back.
Yeah. Very quickly use another potion.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Oh, an overnight rest would recover. Would that recover all the health?
no, not all of the health.
You just spend some of your hit die to do it.
I'll use one more, and that was 1d10 plus 4.
D4 plus 1.
A d4 plus 1.
No, your hit dice D10.
Yeah.
Ah, so I've recovered. Then how much does an overnight rest recover?
I haven't worked it out yet, so I'll get back to you on that.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, so in my lab, I'll examine the hat and ascertain as to what it does.
Cool. I'll type this up for you, but
Yeah.
the points it has in this is you can use it as a spellcasting focus. You've already got your book though.
Yeah.
And the other point is you can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. The cantrip must be on the wizard spell list, and you make a DC 10 Intelligence Arcana check. If the check succeeds, you successfully cast the cantrip. If it fails, you've expended that action.
Okay.
And you can only do this once per encounter.
That would probably be more useful for someone else that isn't me.
It has to be done by a wizard.
Well, as in it can only be used by a wizard.
Yeah, so it requires attunement only by a wizard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's like because I've already got a spell focus, and another cantrip's not all that useful.
I would enjoy seeing you use them randomly. Even if you just want to like crack out the dunce hat every now and then cast a random thing.
What time is it in game?
Late.
Late in game, yeah. It's probably about 7 o'clock at night when you get back.
I was going to try and get the pearls valued, but everything will be closed.
Yeah, they'd be closed by now.
I'm going to put Grimjaw on rest, just because he's pretty injured.
Yeah.
And I'll get him to spend a hit die and recover 8 hit points, which puts him back up to total.
Woo.
But he's resting.
Yeah, he's full on resting, feasting, being a, champion.
Yeah.
Even though he did 0 damage.
Can we put ourselves on rest and recover health there?
That's what.
Or will that just happen overnight?
That's
Yeah.
what you did, wasn't it? Didn't you use a hit die, the D10?
Yeah, that's a hit die.
Yeah, that's
So
resting
your
overnight.
Oh no, I used a potion earlier.
Yeah, no, you used a potion.
Alright, so you didn't spend your hit die?
No.
No.
Okay, well, yeah, you can do that overnight. You can spend one of your hit die, which is a D10. Or you can spend as many as you have, basically.
Is it just 1d10?
You go on
Is
your
there any
character sheet,
modifier?
you click on hit dice, because then you get your hit die plus your constitution modifier.
Where do you find that?
Underneath your hit points, there's the box that says temporary hit points. Underneath that, there's one that says hit dice.
Oh, yeah. Hit dice. 4. So plus 4.
No, that's how many hit dice you have. It's 4.
Yeah.
So you can use
So I just
up to 4 dice. And these
so 1d10, but then I knock off 1. Knock it down to 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you only want to use 1, which I'd advise, because you get plus 4 to this roll, because your constitution's fucking hench. And you can just click where it says hit die, and it'll do it automatically for you. There we go.
Plus 11.
11 health, that's you on full.
Cool.
And then
That
just
was
knock
dicey.
it down to 3. And then when we get like a proper full day rest or whatever it is, for a long rest, they'll regenerate.
So next game that'll be back up to 4.
No, as in like when the
No.
characters have a full day off or good rest. So like that's the amount you heal overnight. And then when your character gets like a week off, or we took the full day off to leisure and regenerated our hit die.
Yeah, I see how that works now.
Cool. I don't really have anything else to do in the night other than sit there with Pooch and give him some of the leftover Minotaur bones. And how much was it? 25 gold, we said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add that to the vault while I'm thinking about it.
Do we roll for random encounters before the rest or next game?
Chuck does it on a nighttime.
Yeah.
And if we're wanting to end it off, we can just do it next time. It's up to Chuck.
You know what,
Um,
I'm gonna have to.
Well, yeah, we'll leave it till next time, but yeah, you get a random encounter.
Don't think we've had one of them.
Yeah, we did. We have. We fought some.
What happened?
We fought some wild mushrooms.
Oh, I meant overnight,
Oh, okay.
like at the castle.
Oh no, we've not had one at the castle.
Like one of the nighttime ones that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the
I'd-
cliffhanger: is that something has happened. Something has triggered my trap card.
Yeah, so basically, as we're resting in the middle of the night and you get your health back, and me and Gary get our spells back, then the alarm goes off and scene. Find out what
Next.
happens. Yeah, go on, I'll let you do the voice.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, Lazard casts some spells. Damascus smacks something over the head. And Ragnarok steals. But who from? Find out next time.